morning. So yesterday I was chatting with one of my long distance learning students about contact. How much contact should you have? It seems to me that it's a very simple answer to that is as little as possible. As much as necessary, but as little as possible. Buck talks about having a float in the reins. And from the classical side, Nuno talks about having the reins attracted by gravity. So I think both images give a good feel for the quality of the contact. So the advantage to having a bit of slack in the reins means you can give signals to the horse with tiny vibrations through the reins, which is a very subtle way to communicate. The other point of this, of course, is that for the horse, I think what most matters is the feel and the intention behind the contact. So it's not just about what you're doing with your hands. It's the attitude, the feel in your heart, and yeah, just the way that you're connecting with him. And I think also this subject brings us into what you should have on your horse's head. And of course there's a big move for bitless. I think there's arguments for both. I think it's about common sense that different horses like different things. I had a horse that was very sensitive on his nose, and some students were convinced he shouldn't have a bit, and they tried all different kinds of natural horsemanship bridles, which he didn't like at all. So I think it's a very individual thing. As is with the amount of contact, you know, what one horse needs on one moment of his training will be completely different on another moment. So it's something very fluid that we always need to be looking at and changing. And to follow that, the hands need to be, I mean, we talk about soft hands, but I think the point is to have intelligent hands. Hands that know how to give, that know how to hold, that know how to give the tiniest of signals when necessary. Yeah, so it's a big subject, and I think also involved in that is the point that the jaw should be relaxed. You know, we've talked about this in our breathing thing, that the jaw should be loose so the horse's jaw can be loose. And I think anything that clamps the horse's jaw closed is never going to be helpful. So we will probably definitely talk more about that in another vlog. So yeah, contact has that quality, you know, of being as light as possible. And I think it's also something in life to pay attention when we're touching, when we're contact with things, you know, are we really using more force than we need? Can we tone it down? If we're more centered and more relaxed in our posture, we can do things with less effort. So that's important quality, that feel behind what we're doing. Okay, thank you for being with us today.